Well, it's another day, another beautiful day. It's the day that the Lord had made, and I rejoice in this day. I will rejoice because there is something great about a new day, a new dawning. Today, I just want to talk to a few of my friends out there. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for sharing this channel. Thank you all for being so gracious, so kind. I appreciate it so much. You know, today I want to speak about something that is very important to all of us, and this is about our habit, the habit that we have. What about your habit? Is the habit that challenge you in this life? Is your habit is something that propels you to success for the future? Yeah, these are important questions that I wanted to ask because you see, if you have a good habit, it will pay off. If you have a bad habit, it also will pay it off. Oh, yeah. I want to ask the question, have you been consistently reaching out to people? Not to ask for anything, but just to bless people. That's a good habit. What do you think? Just imagine that you decided that, you know what, I'm going to bless somebody today. And not only today, but from here on, I'm going to do something that worthwhile. And this is while you're going out to the street or wherever, you decide that you're going to keep a few loose dollars in your pocket or in your purse. And when you see someone that you see that really may need a need, you decided that today I'm going to do some good deeds. And you just decide that you will give a few people that you met on the street, that you meet, a few dollars. And see what happened at the end of the day. And so, is your habit continually propelling you for greatness? Is your habit is something that you are proud of? That at the end of the day you can say to yourself, man, I'm glad I decide today to do some good to society. That's a good habit. Yeah. It's important that we keep a good mental attitude towards life and toward people. You see, in our pursuitiveness of love, of joy, of peace, of all this that people seeking after, that we take the time to reflect. And when I say reflect, just look back in your life and see how much you have accomplished. And in those accomplishments, what did you do to make somebody lives different? Are you allowing people to stop you from really reaching your goal? Maybe you started out doing something great, but someone or somebody come around and says, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be doing this. Leave them alone. They should fight for themselves, they should survive on their own. They need to pull up their own bootstrap, you know, and do their own thing. But somehow you decided that no, you're not going to let people tell you what to do. You're going to do what comes to your heart. Hmm. Is the company that you keep keeping you away from doing good? Is the company that you keep making you feel ashamed of what you're doing? Just imagine you are in a company and folks that are so negative that everything that you do, it's a problem to them, especially if you are doing something that is really making sense, but for them it doesn't make sense to them. So therefore you let them distract you, you let them put you down because you're doing too much, and for them they're doing not a thing, nothing they're doing. So you decided that you're going to make life great for somebody, and you're going to continue to do what you're doing because you know it worked. Yeah, these questions are not hard questions. These questions are questions to help you continue the journey in life. That means you're reflecting, you're looking into what you're doing, and you're saying, man, these are things that I'm capable of doing. I'm capable of doing these things, and I'm going to do them continually. Sometimes people comes in our lives and they comes in our life for different reason. But it's not their fault. It's our fault and how we allow them to dictate us, you see. You know, the more people see the good we do, I'm telling you, the more they're gonna either appreciate you or just put you down. It's alright. People gonna talk anyway. But don't let them continue to turn the tide for you. You got to do your own thing. You see, in this life you have the good, the bad, and the indifference. And if you stick with the good, then you will be a good person. As they said, there is no good person, but you understand what I mean. You will be always be the type of person that people want to be around because your energy and your enthusiasm is so great. This is a serious matter that people will stop you from going where you want to go, and people will want to prevent you. If they can't stop you, they're going to try to prevent you. So today it's a quiet day. We have a little wind blowing, and I just sit here reminiscing, and I say, you know what? I'm gonna just say something that I think positive, and it is positively affecting people out there, because every one of us need to hear something good so we can move along with it. Where do you get your strength from? Where do you get your enthusiasm from? And how do you work on these things that sometimes so daunting, so off course? Where do you get that push, that encouragement? Who is with you? Who is in your corner? I don't know, but for me, sometimes when I'm silent, because maybe there might be something going on in my life, but I just become silent so I can glean from the Father. I can get stuff downloading to me from the Father. And I don't judge anything, I just admire things. My thought, I listen and I pay attention to my thought. I don't let my thought dictate how I feel. I don't let my thought get the better part of me. See, the thought will come, but the attitude of that thought can be either destructive or it could be a blessing. So right now, I am here and I am so calm and so quietly admiring nature. I'm here, I'm peaceful. And I realize that life can be serene. I cannot tell you the things that I'm going through right now because I don't dwell on the negative and I don't dwell on things that will upset my spirit. I just do my best to make sure that whatever I do, at the end of the day, it's worthwhile. And I can look back at the end of the day reminiscing and say, you know what? I'm so glad that I took things this way. I'm so glad that I pay attention to my thought and don't let my thought run away with me, but I gather it and I investigate and I put them in pieces. Because sometimes those thoughts, those pieces that you put together, they can make a good dish. It's like, you know, you cut up different things to make soup, cut them up in small pieces, and you put them together, and then when you finish, you can see what everything turned out to be. Yeah. I thank God for today. A while ago, the sun was not shining in the area, but now all the cloud is gone and the sun is back out. See, life is like the wave of the sea. One moment it's up, one moment it's down. One moment the sun is in, one moment the sun is out. And so is our lives. It's up and it's down. It has time when everything just shut down. And you have time when everything is like topsy-turvy, just crazy. What do you do when those time is topsy-turvy, crazy? What do you do? Well, back to our habits. Your mind dictates what your habit will be. And as your thought comes and you decide to follow the thought, you can develop it into a nice habit, whatever it is. Like for instance, you say, okay, each day I'm going to create a good environment around me by making sure that everything that I do, I pay attention, deliberately pay attention. I'm not just going to get up and just do things to do things, but I'm going to just say, you know what? Everything, even eating an orange or an apple or just sweeping the ground, I'm going to make sure that every moment is well thought out. Because we have a habit that we just do things because we can do it. But you know, when you realize that how much we really don't take note of what we're doing is when things happen and you don't even know how it happened. Like somebody would be driving down the street and they're driving and they reach a certain place and somebody asks them, "Did you see such and such?" And they say, "No, I didn't see it. It was right there in their face." But because they were occupied with their mind, thinking of something else, just thinking of maybe where they're going and how they're gonna get there. They didn't see all the beautiful flowers, the beautiful scenery. They didn't see all of that. And so the habit is just to jump up and just do things without thinking. Can you imagine if a person just get up in the day and just say, "I'm just gonna do anything that come to mind," and at the end of the day they say, "Oh, I didn't even pay attention to this. I didn't pay attention to that. And look at that, man. This happened, that happened because I wasn't paying attention." Deliberately live our lives in peace. Number one, peaceful, be peaceful. Number two, create an atmosphere of now. Whatever we're doing, I'm here. I'm not sitting here and then my mind is all over the place. My mind is supposed to be where I am. But a lot of us, our mind just disappear from us. Can you imagine if you breathe in and you just stop breathing like that, what would happen? Chaos. Can you imagine if you're eating something and when you realize what you're eating is not what you set out to eat because we didn't pay attention? Can you imagine that you go to the bank and you say, "Well, I'm going to collect this amount of money, I'm going to draw this amount of money," and when you put your card in the machine or whatever, or go to the teller, and they say to you, "I'm sorry, sir, but you have no money in the bank," because you didn't check to see what's going on? How many times do we just go and never take note of our lives? Huh? How many times? You noticed something happened a while ago, right? But you notice I didn't let it affect me? Does make sense. I saw it happen, but it's not a problem to me. So, this is what happened. When things in your life happen, just chill. Just be calm. Be quiet. It's not the end of the day. Sometimes people have this road rage and they're just killing one another, hurting one another because they think it's just them alone in this world. No, you have other people out there that really need some peace and quietness. They're going along their way and sometimes they're not thinking and cross your path and it was so bad, and that, guess what happened? You decided that, listen, I'm going to stop them in their track. Where is your love? Where is your peace? Where is your kindness? Where is your heart? No, it's serious. War happened because people don't have no love. Jealousy happened because people has no love. Ungratefulness happened because people don't have any love. They don't care. Are these the type of habits that we want to carry around? Don't care? What is our character like? How can we be peaceful and how can we be joyful? How can we be at such tranquility and peacefulness if we are always looking for someone to always be in our corner destroying us? How can we be happy? No, we cannot be happy. How do you live with people that are not with you, who are not thinking of you, who are just thinking of themselves? The best way is ignore them. Don't assume. Just continue to do what you have to do and to make life best for you. Your habit should be something that you cherish, a good habit. You should be blessed with that habit. You should be good with that habit. You should use that habit carefully, wisely, consistently bringing good things to society. And so today, I want to let you know that your habit means a lot. Continue to do good. Continue to have that type of habit that you bring people together. Habit is hard to come by and it's easy to break. But make sure that you maintain your habit and you will be all right. Okay? Love you, guys. Take care now until I talk with you again. Okay? So, don't give up. Share this with someone. Subscribe so you get more of this. Amen? Thank you so much. Appreciate you.